questions answers. এক নম্বৰ প্ৰশ্ন, what did Lanso hope for? লেন্সোৱে কিহৰ আশা কৰিছিলে? Lanso hoped for a good rain as it was much needed for a good harvest. লেন্সোৱে আচলতে এটা ভাল বৰষুণৰ আশা কৰিছিলে যাতে তেওঁ ভালদৰে শস্য চপাব পাৰে। Question number 2. Why did Lanso say the raindrops were like new coins? লেন্সোৱে কিয় কৈছিলে যে বৰষুণৰ টোপালবোৰ নতুন খুচুৰা পইচাৰ দৰে? Lanso compared the raindrops with new coins because they were promising him a good harvest resulting in more prosperity. লেন্সোৱে বৰষুণৰ টোপালবোৰক তুলনা কৰিছিলে নতুন পইচাৰ সৈতে, কইন্সৰ সৈতে, কাৰণ সেইবিলাক বিক্ৰী কৰি বা সেইবিলাক খেতিৰ ফচলৰ বলত কি হ'ব? সমৃদ্ধি ঘৰখনলৈ আহিব। Question number 3. How did the rain change what happened to Lanso's fields? বৰষুণ কিদৰে সলনি হৈছিলে আৰু লেন্সৰ পথাৰখনৰ কি অৱস্থা হৈছিলে? Answer. The rain changed into hailstones as a strong wind began to blow and huge hailstones began to fall along with the rain. All the crops in Lanso's field got destroyed because of the weather conditions. বৰষুণ সলনি কিয় হৈছিলে? কাৰণ প্ৰচণ্ড শিল ধুমুহা, শক্তিশালী শিল ধুমুহাৰ, বৰষুণ, ঘূৰ্ণীবতাহ এইবিলাক হৈছিলে আৰু তাৰ ফলত কি হৈছিলে? পথাৰখনত থকা শস্যবোৰ সম্পূৰ্ণৰূপে নষ্ট হৈ গৈছিলে বতৰৰ অৱস্থাৰ কাৰণে। Question number 4. What were Lanso's feelings when the hail stopped? যেতিয়া শিল ধুমুহাৰ শেষ হৈছিলে, লেন্সৰ কি অনুভৱ হৈছিলে? Answer. Lanso was filled with grief after the hail stopped, as everything was ruined and there was nothing that he could feed his family with. He could see a bleak future for him and his family. লেন্সৰ দুখত ভাগি পৰিছিলে কাৰণ তেওঁৰ গোটেই শস্যডৰা নষ্ট হৈ পৰিছিলে আৰু এই বছৰটো পৰিয়াল আৰু তেওঁ কি খাব তাকে লৈ তেওঁ চিন্তাত ভুগিছিলে আৰু ভৱিষ্যতটো তেওঁ ধুঁৱলি কুঁৱলী দেখিছিলে। ব্লিক শব্দটো পাইছা? ব্লিকৰ অৰ্থ ধুঁৱলি কুঁৱলী দেখা। Question number 5. Who or what did Lanso have complete faith in? What did he do? Lanso had firm faith in God. He believed that God sees everything, even what is deep in one's conscience, and help everyone in one's problems. He wrote a letter to God demanding him 100 pesos to sow his field again. আচলতে লেন্সৰ সম্পূৰ্ণ ভৰসা ঈশ্বৰৰ ওপৰত আছিলে আৰু তেওঁ বিশ্বাস কৰিছিলে যে ঈশ্বৰে আমাৰ অন্তৰাত্মা পঢ়িব পাৰে, আমাৰ মনত কি আছে, অন্তৰত কি আছে আৰু সকলোৰে সমস্যা তেওঁ সমাধান কৰে। সেইকাৰণে তেওঁ ঈশ্বৰলৈ এখন চিঠি লিখিছিলে আৰু 100 পেছোছ পইচা তেওঁ বিচাৰিছিলে। Next question. Question number 6. Who read the letter? Postmaster read the letter. Postmaster চিঠিখন পঢ়িছিলে। Question number 7. What did the postmaster do after reading a letter? The postmaster laughed when he read Lanso's letter, but soon he became serious and was moved by the writer's faith in God. He didn't want to shake Lanso's faith, so he decided to collect money and send it to Lanso on behalf of God. Postmasterজনে হাঁহিত ফাটি পৰিছিলে প্ৰথম অৱস্থাত। তাৰপিছত তেওঁ কথাটো গম্ভীৰভাৱে ল'লে। তাৰপিছত তেওঁ ঈশ্বৰৰ প্ৰতি থকা লেন্সৰ বিশ্বাসক সন্মান জনাই তেওঁ ডাকঘৰৰ কৰ্মচাৰী আৰু বন্ধু বান্ধৱৰ পৰা তেওঁ টকা পইচা উঠালে আৰু লেন্সলৈ প্ৰেৰণ কৰাৰ সিদ্ধান্ত ল'লে। Question number 8. Was Lanso surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? লেন্সো আচৰিত হৈছিলে নে যেতিয়া চিঠিৰ ভিতৰত পইচা পাইছিলে? Lanso was not surprised to find a letter with money from God as he believed that God will help him. Lanso অকণো আচৰিত হোৱা নাছিলে চিঠিখনৰ ভিতৰত পইচা পায়, কাৰণ তেওঁৰ অগাধ বিশ্বাস আছিলে যে ঈশ্বৰেই তেওঁলৈ পইচা পঠিয়াইছে। Question number 9. What made Lanso angry? There were only 70 pesos in the envelope, whereas Lanso has demanded 100 pesos. The difference in the amount made him angry. Lansoৰ খং উঠিছিলে কাৰণ তেওঁ বিচাৰিছিলে 100 pesos, কিন্তু তেওঁ পালে 70 pesos চিঠিখনত। গতিকে তেওঁ এই পইচাৰ পাৰ্থক্যটো দেখি খং উঠিছিলে। Question number 10. Who does Lanso have complete faith in? Which sentences in the story tell you this? Lanso has complete faith in God as he is instructed that God knows everything and helps us in our problems. There are few sentences which show this. আমি জানো যে লেন্সৰ অগাধ বিশ্বাস আছিলে ঈশ্বৰৰ ওপৰত, আৰু সেই কথাখিনি আমি আমাৰ পাঠটোত পাইছোঁ। ইয়াত মই উল্লেখ কৰি দিছোঁ But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God. All through the night, Lanso thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, sees everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still trouble went to town. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lanso what he had requested. Next question. Question number 11. Why does the postmaster send money to Lanso? Why does he sign the letter God? The postmaster sends money to Lanso in order to keep Lanso's faith in God alive and firm, as he was completely moved by it. ইয়াত দুটা পাৰ্ট আছে। পাৰ্ট 2ৰ এনচাৰটো হ'ব, when the postmaster reads the letter of Lanso to God, he becomes serious and does not want to shake his faith and decides to answer the letter. He gathers money with the help of his post office employees and friends on behalf of God and signs the letter God so that Lanso's faith does not get shaken. Next question. Did Lanso try to find out who had sent the money to him? Why or why not? Actually, Lanso did not try to find out who had sent the money to him because he never suspected the presence of God and had complete faith in God. He could not believe that it could be anybody else other than him and would send him the money. His faith in God was so strong that he believed that he had sent money to him for his help in his problem. Next question. Who does Lanso think has taken the rest of the money? What is the irony in the situation? এই প্ৰশ্নটো এনেকুৱা, আচলতে লেন্সোৱে মানে কি ভাবিছিলে যেতিয়া সি ডাকৰকে খামৰ ভিতৰত পইচা পাইছিলে, আৰু এই কথাটো মানে ইয়াত থকা বিড়ম্বনাটো কি মানে। Lanso thinks that the post office employees have taken the rest of the money as he had demanded 100 pesos from God. And in the letter there was only 70 pesos and God cannot make such a mistake. So he assumes that they have stolen the money. The irony in this situation is that Lanso suspects those people who helped him in his problem and tried to keep his faith alive in God. Question number 14. Are there people like Lanso in the real world? What kind of a person would you say he is? You may select appropriate words from the box to answer the question. Greedy, knave, stupid, ungrateful, selfish, comical, unquestioning. Answer to এনেকুৱা হ'ব, it is almost impossible to find a person like Lanso as he is an unquestioning and knave, kind of person. He is not stupid if he doesn't know who has sent him money or a letter will reach God without any address. It is Lanzo's faith in God. In real world, people are selfish and greedy, and Lanzo is totally lovable and different. Next question. There are two kinds of conflict in the story between humans and nature and between humans themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? Conflict between humans and nature. The conflict between humans and nature is illustrated by the destruction of Lanzo's crop by the hailstorm, as Lanzo was expecting a good rain to have good harvest, as that was the only hope he had for his earning. He worked so hard to feed his family, but nature turned violent and destroyed everything. আচলতে ইয়াত কনফ্লিক্ট বুজাবলৈ যাওঁতে মানুহ আৰু মানুহৰ মাজত থকা সংঘাত আৰু মানুহ আৰু প্ৰকৃতিৰ মাজৰ সেই সংঘাতৰ কথা আচলতে ইয়াত দুটা ভাগত বিভক্ত কৰি কোৱা হৈছে. Let's see, এতিয়া চাওঁ আহা conflict between humans and humans. The story also illustrated another conflict between humans themselves, as the postmaster along with his friends and staff sent Lanzo money that Lanzo demanded from God, although they didn't know Lanzo. Lanzo blamed them for taking away some amount of money. He called them a bunch of crooks. This shows that man does not have faith in other men, thereby giving rise to this conflict. Okay, আজি ইয়াতে সামৰিছোঁ. নেক্সট পাৰ্টত আমি কুৱেশ্যন নম্বৰ 16ৰ পৰা ডিছকাছ কৰিম.